So many relationships have failed because of so many different reasons, and some of the reasons being conversational. So this brings us back to what kind of conversations do you hold between you and your sweetheart? You know what I'm talking about. So the topics that you pick to talk about are very key. And most cases it is us, the gentlemen, that start up the relationship, that keep pushing it. And so what you say to your woman matters so much. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Sugar, the King of Hearts. Of course, it is a Saturday. Once it clocks around this time, it is time to talk love. Now, today on the show, I have failed to balance the gender a little bit. Why? Because, you know, ladies are trying to talk about what they don't like, about topics that you pick to talk about, and what they like. So you're going to have to pay maximum attention, that is the dudes. But if you're out there and you're settled down watching the show, it is the right time for you to take the number that is on the screen, holler at me and tell me, what would you prefer to have as a topic for your conversation between you and your best half, and what wouldn't you prefer? Otherwise, allow me settle down and have a couple of guests that we are going to be digesting this all with, and you can be part of the discussion. For you, beautiful music right there. And of course, do I really have to introduce Timmy Sax? You've had him on the show before. You remember the time we surprised Brian Baba at his salon, right? That is exactly what he does the most. He's a saxophone person, and of course today I've decided to hijack him on this topic as well. It's a heated debate everywhere, and everybody is asking themselves, I'm in a relationship, I'm having conversations with this girl and she's saying she doesn't like this, she doesn't like the other. What are the perfect topics that you have found friendly for you in your conversations? Because I've realized along the way it is usually the conversations that actually cause the friction, which eventually leads to breakups. And we don't want that to happen this very year, 2023.
Okay, so very many times, sometimes people make decisions because of the sexual excitement, the anxiety. So they forget to actually take what is very important, what should come first when you're having a relationship. Do you understand the love language of this person?
Okay.
Okay, you have to first understand the love language of this person.
Let's imagine, Timmy, that this is the first date. How is the conversation going to grow up?
I would love to know what are your preferences, what you love, what you dislike, okay, where you love hanging out from, so that next time maybe when I'm inviting you, I'm already getting to know I'm getting to know your love language, that okay, this person, if I'm going to date this person, if I want to talk to her, I need to take her to such
a place.
You
already know her preferences.
So okay. That's why I say you have to understand your partner. What is their love language? In which places do they hang out from? And what annoys them? What pisses them off? What makes them happy?
Now, I have a friend, a female friend, who told me that women do not like to be asked questions. So this business of saying, what is your best color? What do you prefer? What do you do this one? That cause a problem in the course of wanting to know her more and getting her right.
I don't really think that will cause it will become a problem to a serious girl. Okay. Yeah, a serious girl who is into dating and maybe have something really good come out of that relationship, she wouldn't mind what questions you're going to ask her, because the questions that you're going to ask her are going to help you lay a foundation, okay? Lay a foundation for you and her, a family.
Okay.
Because you can't start building, but you're starting with a roof. It always has to start from the foundation. From the foundation. Even the day when you came to Magic One to get a job, you had an interview, right?
Definitely.
So there is always that interaction that leads you to know the person you're going to get married to. And then secondly, you have to ask them, you have to know maybe how many kids would they want to.
We talk about babies.
Yes.
At what stage? Because now people are going, someone is thinking about the first date.
We are talking about love.
Okay.
No, it's a first date, but these are serious things that you have to talk about. Okay, how many babies would you
When she look at you as a predator.
No.
No.
No. Now, the thing is, actually, the world has been taken so much by lies.
Okay.
So, these ladies sometimes push us to lying in the first place, which at the end of the day, you are not able to meet your lies. Now, nebikulema. So, me, I love to bring out me. What do I need out of a woman?
Okay.
What do I need as a family? So on my first date, of course, I'll get to know your name,
Okay.
Your preferences. As we go on, we are dating. I would love to know how many kids you want to have.
Okay.
And how do you want these kids to be raised? Should they go to a boarding school? Should they be on day? And then, yeah.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where omwala nakubulira erinnya oba amanya ge n'ogeerabira?
Hey. Okay,
when would the conversation about money come in? At what stage?
I think money should always come in ngolaba ngekintu kiri serious.
Okay.
Like very many times, ladies spoil things. Me, I'm going to talk of ladies because they always are the receiving what?
Yeah, receiving end.
So every time you bring in money, one, it's going to make me be like, so money should always come after.
Okay.
Okay, you understanding my visions. Okay,
Is key.
Yeah, is key. That's the third point. That's the third point. Understanding my visions and me understanding your visions.
Okay.
So that's where money now comes in.
Okay.
What do you want the money for? To support your
Family.
vision.
Oh, the
Not
vision.
family,
Oh,
yeah.
I get you. I
Yeah,
get
to support your vision. That's where money comes in from. I, for one, I think I'm a hard guy.
And women in Kampala don't like hard.
I'm a hard guy. If you ask for me money from me, I may not give it to you.
Okay.
But if you give me a vision, I'll give you the money.
To have the money for that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the interest of time, our time is really very small, but I wouldn't want you to leave this space without breaking it down. I hate it when I'm the one to say, we have GTS, the fantastic group that helps you with your surprises. Talk about engagement, talk about birthday surprise, whatsoever. We do this for you, and it is me, that is MC Sugar, Timmy Sachs right here, and Gary Photography. So today I want Timmy to represent all of us and break it down for them.
Yeah, so beloved viewer, we're having GTS, and it is Gary, Timmy Sachs, and that's MC Sugar, the S. That's GTS.
Yes, that's
in
the
full.
GTS, we.
Gary, Timmy Sachs, and MC Sugar. So GTS, we do surprises within Kampala, within Uganda, and outside Uganda.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just to holler us.
Holler at us.
It's
The number on the
negotiable.
screen.
It's a negotiable deal. Like
Yeah.
we never fail to transact a deal with you if you holler us. You tell us what your budget is, and then based on your budget and your expectation, we arrange something that suits you. Yeah. So we basically do proposals, we do weddings, we do dinner, corporate dinners, we do Kwanjula graduation parties, name it.
We come at once, it is a triple threat.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be missing on that. Otherwise, I'm going to let Timmy go right now. And I still have a couple of other ladies coming to join me on set. Still, we are talking about conversations here. So for you, the dudes who want to know what kind of conversations ladies entertain and what kind of conversation they don't like, stick right there. Don't dare touch that remote because it's still the glory of love. All right, we are back from Timmy Sachs right here with Attica Millers, a very good friend, very beautiful Mlaba Uya Nyiridatia. How do you do it? That is in simple Luganda English.
Kulya kwebaka and praying to God.
Wow. Ne katika tonda ajiramu Attica Millers nawe
Oh, saba mpola
Katonda nti katonda mpa nyirire.
No, not that. But then when you pray, you know you can pray and you're ugly, but then people look at you and you're handsome. Katonda ningeri jakola ebintu byeshuga.
When you pray and people see you beautiful. Naye wanage mukama Katonda. Okay, nice bag right here. I like your bag.
Thank
Bag
you.
number, women in their bags, but they can even carry bombs.
Everything is possible. So.
Omwo mulimu n'ekitiyo, a loaf of bread, a saucepan.
Buli kimu otambulanga oli full package.
Today ku Mulamwa, we are having issues with conversations in relationships. And the ladies are blaming it on the men, which I believe to some extent, kubanga, we are usually the ones that initiate conversations. Are there circumstances where Ngoudia, you can be in charge of a conversation on a date?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's a two-way thing.
Okay.
So opinions go from your side, from my side.
your side too.
Together.
Okay.
So you're not going to come or you get the whole date. Like
La
I have to say
la la la
something.
la.
Like I have to say something.
So if you were to be the one to initiate conversation, what would be your first topic? Say this is your first date.
My first topic. Like literally, like I think my first topic would be about like what do we like how will this thing run? Like how is it going to run? You understand? Because the people that come into your life literally these days, until umuntu akugambirawo it's a 2-week relationship.
What?
It's this relationship. So I think that discussion should start from how is it going to run? Like how are we going to manage this?
Have you been in a relationship where this dude literally is friendly to you, is nice, but he has never said his intentions? And then you guys are on a date.
No.
Like he wants you to sense it for yourself.
Like to feel it. Yeah, there are people that be like you study their situation, so if you want something, come and tell me this is what I want, then that way, am I going to make it easy for you? Am I going to give you a chance? Or something like that. So if you wait for me to read you, friend zoning, like chill.
And that is the biggest problem.
Yeah,
Boys are complaining.
If you don't tell
friend
me
zoning for
intentions.
6 months.
You come to me from the beginning. You'll be like, okay, we're going to start from friendship, but this is the target.
Okay.
Yeah.
At what stage would you accept me to be jealous if I was your boyfriend? Say we're just starting up. Twakamala weeks it be there. Do I have the mandate?
No.
Seriously?
Why would you even be jealous? Why?
Back to the
Because-
topic. If it was now me as your boyfriend coming up with conversations, what would you want me to bring up for us to discuss?
I would really want someone who looks up like someone from the beginning. Namanya, who is Milad.
Okay.
What do you do? Where do you stay? What like? The person that looks out, the people, the Ayagalamanya, the person he's going in for, that Amanye Baba, you're a student, are you working? What are you working like? Amanye, the person that looks out for me like from the beginning, like I would prefer that person. Like that
There are
conversation.
girls who say, now but they wouldn't say that to your face though.
Attached. Sometimes bintu bingi kisinzira n'ekyobuuzo kitegeera.
Okay.
The someone agenda okubuuza what happened to your previous relationship? How did you handle your previous boyfriend? Like ebintu ebikukwatako, you understand? Ask me the current thing. Like how do I see you? Like am I really ready for you? Like you know kumbuuza naye kati omuntu atandika okubuuza ebyayita then.
Okay, ekigambo ekisembayo, I want you to say or tell me what is that turn off that would hit you on a first date, like something that would turn you off, Nogamba Nedda. This is a no for me.
Literally a person that does not respect me from
Okay.
the beginning. Tubate twina gye
What do you
tulaga.
call respect?
Like let me say the first date. You know, there are people that be like, let's hang out, katugendeko mubala. So the moment you want to start those touching, like from the first time you've met me, uncle, wotukoma. And the other thing is, 1, 2, 3 days, hello, come and see
Come
me
to
at
my
my
place.
home. Like, don't you know gym dates? Don't you know ice cream dates? Like,
Oh my
let's
goodness.
first leave that, you know, part, like to JTM or the
Okay.
or your
So,
Hopong,
or your
come to my
Koreterio.
place.
Ladies and gentlemen, Auntie Camilla is right there for you. She doesn't like touchy guys, and she doesn't like these things of man. Ajango ndabeko. Nkulabeko chinakulabe ruli oli fine. Sina chenkwagaza. Let me come back shortly with yet another guest, of course. I told you too much of ladies today giving you opinion after opinion. You better take some notes. Welcome back, and still yet with another guest, and this is Gloria for you. Very beautiful. I told you I'm allergic to the opposite of beauty, so I always hang around beautiful girls, and I think that's one thing that is about to make me beautiful. Am I right? I had Beyonce telling people on the Grammy Awards that shout outs to my beautiful husband, so I think it's the right thing to say of late. It's like a trend. How you doing, Gloria?
Doing good.
You look single.
Of course I am.
For real?
Yes.
Guys, shoot your shoot. And don't ask me for the number, so if you want her, you should better come through there. And let's talk about conversations right here. You are single, all I know is you've at least mingled once upon a time.
Of course I did.
Now today we are having this trivia question of what should we talk and what shouldn't we talk about? From a girl's point of view, what would you prefer as a conversation topic between you and a boy?
Of course, I expect, like as in for me, I expect a conversation mainly according to my likes. I don't want to listen to what I
According
don't
to your likes?
Yes.
So how will this dude know your likes and dislikes?
You have to ask me. That should be the first conversation when we meet.
Ask what you don't know. And then someone is reflecting like, okay, ask you shall be given.
Of course, of course. I think when you ask, you should be given. That is, when you ask appropriately, you're asking for what.
So what kind of questions wouldn't you take during the process of ask and know? QA.
About my past relationships,
Okay.
I don't want to. Of course, if I've decided to meet you, then what's wrong with my past? No, I don't want to listen to that.
I've had a situation where a dude asked a girl on their first date if they can go and do HIV tests. How does that rub you?
With me, it will really take me off because
Why?
I will have it automatically in my mind. Really. Of course, I will know if we are dating for.
For
fun,
him, he
but
will be
it's
like,
fun.
okay,
When you ask me that.
Oh,
I will just have, really, is it the point why he has confronted me? Is it a must we should have that? Of course, it will take me off, though yet I'm already aware it is the reason why we are dating.
so you would start looking at him as someone who wants to use you for
To
sex
use
or
me,
stuff
yes,
like that.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. So when should such a question pop up?
Let it come maybe after some good time, after me understanding you, you've known me. That is
What is your time space of good time?
time space. I think a month.
A month.
Yeah.
Not bad. I think someone can hold on to that. Okay, let's also hint on your turn off. On a first date, something that will totally turn you off and you're like, okay, I'm not going on a second date again with this dude.
Disrespect.
Okay.
Of course, you're touching me in public, first date, you're really being so
You wouldn't let
jealous.
me hold hands with you for real?
Hands, it's fine. But right now, we are just dating. I
Okay.
don't know what's your mission, but you're touching me, already blocking the eyes of those people expecting the best from me. And
Would you offer a kiss on a first date?
on the first date, it will depend on how have I felt immediately
Okay.
when meeting here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything that you want to know further than this, yes, she has told you everything. At least Gloria has said her part, and I still have one more extra guest and a couple of other girls that I met somewhere on the compound that laid their opinion. So let me have my last guest, and then we check on those girls, and we shall be coming back to wrap up. So the show is still just running. Sandy, good to see you. It's first time seeing you. You're so humble.
Yeah.
Why?
Sometimes.
That's your nature?
I don't think so.
What's your true nature?
Stubborn, toxic, like
Oh,
something like that.
stubborn, toxic. I love stubborn girls. You're in a relationship?
No,
What's the problem?
heartbroken.
Heartbroken? Oh my goodness. You want us
Actually,
to...
I'm single.
Okay. You want us to highlight what would you tell that ex of yours ASAP, like right now?
I think so like it's something Chigezako Mugamba. He helped me
Okay.
to move on and to see what I couldn't be seeing.
So you're thanking him.
Yes.
Give him his flowers. Okay, sadly we are talking about conversations here, being the fact that you've been in a relationship before, so you know what kind of conversations you had with your boyfriend. Now me, I'm going to ask you different questions. What was the first topic he talked to you about when you were on your first date?
First topic.
Still remember?
Yeah, I do. The first topic was, are you single? Are you searching? Oh, you have someone else.
So I guess you said you're single.
Yes, I said I'm single.
What was his next question?
Next question. something stupid, but he said that, will you marry me on first date? On the first date.
And what did
I
you
was
say?
like- I was like, like our first meeting, I will, something like that. Namugamba, this is not the time to be telling that.
Did you
answer.
see him as a marriage material?
I didn't.
Okay. What is the paint for me a brief picture of someone you would see as a marriage material straight up?
This man can manage someone, right? Nga muli mu bufumbo mugamba the way he talks, his personality, and the way he dressed.
Okay, kyambalo kwegamba kyambalo ki omusajja kyayinza okwambala nogamba nti ono yes asobola kumpasa.
Kyambalo kyayinza okwambala ebyambalo bingi.
Waliwo agamba nti nze njagala musajja wa masuuti.
Yeah, exactly.
Oyagala wa masuuti.
N'amaanyi wa masuuti.
Kati fe abaniga balavu niga otukoze.
Balavu nigga, no.
Wanje.
I want to manage.
Kwegamba
Nabanga si wa masuuti naye ng'abeera smart,
Okay.
tayambala binene ebintu ebibeera mu bulago biringa bichaini bya
bling bling.
Yeah, not like that.
Wanje.
Naye
Kati
nga-
no waliwo omusajja atulabagana nange sobola kuwasa omuwala alina enviiri ezo bwe zityo.
That's his
Yamanyi.
problem, not mine. Yes.
Okay, as a girl, conversation ki gye wali olese ng'olaba nti ekola sense naye ate gwe n'olaba nga guy reaction ze ziraga nti si byaliko. What was that topic that you brought up?
The topic was about business.
Okay.
Like, we were in relationship for two
2 months.
2 years.
Okay.
Then after 2 years, twali tutandika 3, that we entered in 3 years. Then nenjogera ku kya business nemugamba I'm tired of being employed by someone.
You want to be self-employed?
Yeah, self-employed.
Oyagala ateekewo embeera.
Nga teekewo embeera cause nga bulijjo ngamba I will because you're my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah, yeah.
And I will marry you. Konze, okay, no problem, but now we can start our business and like I will
Naye yali alina obusobozi.
obusobozi bwe yali abulina.
Okay.
Kati bwe namugambako ku nsonga eyo, his reaction wasn't good. And I didn't-
Yaddamu bya
Yeah, we shall see. You never know tomorrow. I will do anything for you. And I was,
you got disgusted.
yeah, I didn't talk about it.
Muli munda walowooza, what went through your mind?
Went through my mind. But he has another girl that like nga amubeerako emabega and he was changing that time ng'akyukakyuka embeera ze the way he was si bwali.
Yali akubeerako ennyo, akufaako ennyo.
Yeah, he changed a lot. And I was trying to ask him what happened, agamba about what? The way they engeri gye ba replying.
Baby okyuse nnyo.
Yeah. Nagamba, no, about what? What did I do? I cut the pleasure.
Oh my goodness. Okay, as we wind up on this interview, your final take is going to be about turn-offs. I've been asking almost everybody that has been coming here, what is that one thing that will turn you off on a first date? Looks.
Yeah. And his personality.
Oh yeah, like skin, like chichi.
All yonna nga he's looking nice. Nga even someone never balaba nga they are wemutudde nga ayita agamba yeah.
Bebo.
Bebo.
Besana.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, but boys in specific. Yekasera mwefeko. You better look up to your looks. Bofuna yakasente soko wefeko. Buy yourself something good. Make sure you're looking good. Eat your food. Make sure you're looking nice. Okay, before I come back and wind up on this show, let me first show you this couple of girls that I met on the compound. And they had their says about conversational issues. Then when I return, it will be a wrap-up.
My name is Amanda. What I would love to talk about with my boyfriend is I want to talk about things that build us, things that will happen maybe in future if at all we would get married.
Basically for me, I'm a happy face. Basically, I'm a smiley emoji. And any kind of negativity in my life is no-go. So the kind of conversations I would like to have with someone, 2 basic conversations that I would like is life. What's your take on life? How do you approach everything on life? How do you meet up with these kind of things? And like, I want to go deeper. I don't want to just be at the surface. I don't want to be the oil. I want to dive deep to know who you are. What do you stand for? What do you really like?
Welcome back from the opinions of those various girls right there. So beautiful, trying to give you their do's and don'ts. I hope you guys are taking that really very serious because these girls are telling you what exactly how other women out there feel. And of course, lots of messages dropping on my phone right now about your different opinions. And we're winding up on the show. I want first of all appreciate all of you for being on the show. Thank you so much for loving the Glory of Love, for loving MC Sugar. I appreciate just now every single Saturday you watching the show. If I'm to send shout outs, man, you guys are too many. I start with Irene, I go to Faith, talk about CPA, Ivan, and so many of you out there. But as we're winding down on the show, I have something burning from Attica Millers right here. Hey, bring it on. First of all, are you single? For real?
Yeah, the fact that I'm not married.
So they can shoot
don't
their
trust-
shots?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Please.
Wali wako tianga gamba, this girl is looking too expensive. So bamanye kidasi.
But then if you feel like you can't handle something,
Okay, talk to me about HIV test because when this point popped up, it kind of touched you differently.
I think personally I wouldn't have a problem if we did a test
Okay,
like in the first meeting.
okay.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Because sugar, this life we are living, things change. Sugar 12 today, tomorrow, against the out. When we go out, we are drunk. We go home. You know, there are those feelings when you're drunk. So, what if something happens and I'm like, oh, Sugar, I'm sorry, but I'm sick. Like, how would you react? From the guy's point of view is, man, you're out there, you're a man, you're a boy, you're, I don't know, whatsoever that gender is, and you're loving someone's daughter, please treat them right. Love them. Because our please. There are people out there waiting for her. So if you get the chance to spoil her, then do so.
You better do it right there. Okay, we out of here for now, man, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Every day is a brand new day. Be grateful. You better love yourself, and then you'll be in position to love someone's daughter. As for you, the dudes, you now know what to do with the conversations and what to do next. While for you who love the show and you are in the WhatsApp group, we love you so much, please. If you want to join us and you are new, holla at me on that number and I'll join you in that group. Let's have the conversation. Let's keep the love flowing. I'm out of here and I love you so much.